two men. Same paycheck, same city, same Friday night. One of them opens his banking app and exhales. The other opens his and starts planning. That difference right there, that's not income. That's not luck. That's wiring. And the question worth asking is, what exactly got wired differently and when? Because here's what's strange. Studies consistently show mindset shifts before income shifts, not after, before. Most people have that backwards their entire working life. So hold 3 questions in your head as this unfolds. Why does the same $100 produce completely different financial realities over 12 months? Why does earning more money often make the gap worse, not better? And what's the one internal mechanism that separates these two men before any action is taken? Meet Marcus, 31 years old, $47,000 a year. Works hard. Genuinely works hard. Friday hits. $100 lands in his account, a small bonus. Unexpected, real. His first feeling isn't excitement, it's relief. Pressure drops, shoulders loosen. That response is not weakness. That response is a brain that learned money disappears fast. When scarcity is your earliest financial memory, the brain builds a rule. Spend now, protect now. Psychologists call it present bias. The future feels abstract. The $100 feels real and temporary. So Marcus spends $35 on groceries he needed, $25 on gas, $40 on dinner, because he earned it. By Sunday night, the $100 is gone. He doesn't feel irresponsible. He feels normal. That's the trap. Now meet Daniel. Same age bracket, similar income range, different internal conversation. When that same $100 lands, Daniel's brain asks a different question immediately. Not, what do I need? But, where does this fit in what I'm building? That single shift from reacting to positioning is the entire game in one sentence. Daniel's fixed costs are already handled. Rent, utilities, subscriptions paid at the start of the month. So this $100 arrives as a surplus, not a rescue. That sequencing changes everything downstream. Here's the micro math that makes the gap visible. Daniel consistently moves $60 from unexpected money into a buffer account. Boring, quiet, consistent. After 12 months, he has roughly $3,120 sitting as a financial wall between him and emergencies. Marcus, same income, same 12 months, has paid approximately $1,200 in credit card interest alone. Same salary. One man built a cushion. One man funded a bank's quarterly earnings. Same dollar. The mechanism isn't discipline. It's sequencing. Pay structure first, then live inside what remains. Now, the smart objection, and it deserves a real answer, not a dismissal. Someone watching this is thinking, this only works if you earn enough to have surplus. That's a legitimate point. When income barely covers survival, surplus doesn't exist yet. But here's the part that gets skipped. The mental pattern has to change before the income changes. Most people are waiting to think like Daniel until they earn like Daniel. That wait is the actual trap. Here's the pattern interrupt that reframes everything. Watch this number carefully. A person managing $100 poorly at $45,000 a year will manage $10,000 poorly at $120,000 a year. The behavior scales with the income unless something interrupts the behavior first. Daniel learned this the hard way. At 26, his car broke down. $380 repair. No buffer. Credit card. 23.99% APR. Minimum payments for 5 months. That $380 became closer to $430 total. He sat in that parking lot doing the math on his phone. Not sad, furious. Specifically, furious. Not at the car, not at the mechanic, at the system he had accidentally agreed to participate in. That anger became a decision, not a motivation. Decisions outlast motivation by years. He restructured how money moved the following month. Small shifts, unimpressive to look at. But the identity underneath changed, and identity is stickier than any budget spreadsheet. Here's what that means mechanically. Marcus's financial identity says, I am someone who needs things. Spending confirms that identity. Every purchase feels like appropriate self-care, not erosion. Daniel's identity says, I am someone who builds things. Saving confirms that identity instead. The behavior follows the identity. The identity doesn't follow the behavior. That order matters. Even redirecting $15 from a $100 moment starts building the identity before the results show up. The gap between these two men isn't talent. It's not opportunity, not yet anyway. It's the internal question that fires in the first 3 seconds after money arrives. So here's the honest self-check. This video earns you. When unexpected money hits your account, what does your brain do in the first 3 seconds? If the answer is relief, an immediate allocation, that's data, not shame, just data to work with. This week, one concrete thing. Create a 24-hour rule for any unexpected money. Don't touch it for 1 day. Let the relief pass, then decide. That gap is where mindset lives. If your fixed costs aren't sequenced yet, start there before anything else. One bill at a time. The $100 you hold right now is a preview of how you'll handle $100,000. Same brain, bigger number. If this helped you see money more clearly, the next video is worth your time. It breaks down why most people earn more every year, but feel financially worse, and exactly why that happens. How you think about small money is how you'll always think about money until you decide differently.